No, I can give you just one picture. In front of our thrift store, there was satellites. We call it, yeah. And one guy came from the gay hotel. He was obviously on drugs. He came naked and he started to wipe the windscreen with his behind. And then the police came and he was arrested. But that was just another day. Just very normal, really. I would find somebody taking a dump in my parking lot. I would say, ma'am, I would honk the horn. You cannot sit in my parking lot and take a dump. So she went inside the thrift store, asked if she could use the toilet, and then she took a dump on the floor. Yeah, inside the thrift store. This is just, that's where we are. I'll give you a good picture of where we come from. We feed the homeless people now 3 days a week. We used to feed them 6 days a week. And we kind of get those that nobody wants. And we had the worst of them all. He was a big man, big man. And he would always poop on our chairs, like right down. He would just do anything he wanted right on the chair. And we've been so used to swipe it up. Or if he would walk to the restroom, then he would leave a trail all the way to the restroom, And at one point, you know what, you can get used to a lot. But that was really hard for me to get used to. That guy was, and he always had to do his thing when we were about to eat, So he would literally sit there at the same table and do number two. And it was like a tester. It was a tester of my love and of my patience. And you couldn't really communicate with him because the guy was so far gone in his head. He would just sit there like that, like that. And Karen, she would say, that guy is really scary. I have the feeling he's following me with his eyes all the time. And yeah, he was following everybody while he was doing number two. And remember one day, I said to my leaders, I said, that man is really a tester of our love. Because many times we would stand there in the restroom and wash him down, put new clothes on him. My kids would do that. We would all be involved in cleaning him up or cleaning up after him. And I said one day, he's really a tester of our love and our patience. And I said, just for fun, I wonder if he might be an angel. And next time we had a leadership meeting, I heard one of my leaders say, we have an angel. We need to make sure that he is comfortable, that he is feeling treated well in our church. And I was like, who's the angel? She said, well, that's the man who does number two all the time. And I was like, wow. And then I realized that Hebrews chapter 13 says, it tells us to be hospitable because God might send an angel by, our house or our door or our life, and maybe this was a pooping angel. I was like, who knows? So you know what? After that, he became an angel. We talked about him as an angel like a barometer of our love. He who was testing the love of the house. Like, are we doing well? Well, if we treat him with respect and with love, he would be the barometer of our patience and our love, of the compassion, God's kind of love. And one day, he was smelling so bad, I had actually told him, I must admit, maybe I shouldn't talk to an angel like that, but I said to him, if you do not stop pooping at the table while we are feeding you, I mean, you can't be inside, you got to sit and eat outside, because that eventually was how bad it was. And so he actually stopped doing that, but then one day he did it again, and I put him outside and said, sit down, my friend, and I looked at him in the eyes, and he looked me straight in the eyes. It was almost like I could see right through him. And I had to ask the question, and then I had on my heart for so long. And normally you couldn't talk to him. He wouldn't answer you back. He would just go like that. Then I looked him in the eyes, and I said, are you an angel? And he looked me straight in the eyes, and without hesitating, he said, yes, Pastor, I'm an angel. And I got so scared when he talked right back to me. I started crying. Because in a split second, I really felt that I saw an angel. It was like the man, there was something in there that was there sent by God. And shortly after that, he disappeared. We haven't seen him after. But I really realized that that man was a tester of our love if we were genuinely loving people. And those people that are not so lucky or that are, lost in society, they are really there as testers. They are there testing your love and your compassion. Yeah? And I'll tell you, if you can't love those, you can't love anybody. That's how simple it is. Jesus said, what you've done unto the least, you've done unto me. And if you haven't done that unto the least, then you haven't really caught the gospel of Jesus Christ. Yeah. We are in a not so nice place. Our back street is the 7th most dangerous street in America. People are getting killed outside our church all the time, not just every now and then. People are being shot and killed right at our church all the time. It's gotten a lot better than since we started. But we are being tested. We've been robbed so many times in our church. Everything is stolen. If you look at our front entrance, we have 3 smashed windows, big windows that are smashed. Well, people have, tried to come in and rob the church. They've stolen all our instruments. They've robbed all our tools. They have robbed anything we own. Our cell phones have been robbed so many times. Anything you can think of has been taken from us. And our cars, our credit cards, our driver's license, anything we have. So what can? Oh, our Bibles. Yeah, they steal our Bibles also. I don't know why they have to take our Bibles. But we still have. We did not give up. And now it's interesting because our patience has been tested and it's become now converted into endurance. And now the fruit of endurance is really starting to manifest. And it's the best time we've had so far.